So hello guys, in our previous video we have signed a user to those products who were added in the cart before login. Okay, so let's have a look on that. If we are adding this RX and blue shirt with the variation red and XL and quantities too, so that let's sign in. And you can see okay, there are lots of items. Let me first clear all the cart items so that it will be very easy to understand these things. Let's do the same process again. uh, Now let's sign in. So you can see here that this RX and blue shirt with quantity 2 has been added in the cart after sign in, and the user of this product should be our current user like Martin Lauren. Okay, you can see this. So now what is the problem? What the problem is, like if we add another uh, product, like now we have this red XL. Okay, now again if we add this red XL, then what should happen? So like if we click on this add to cart, so it should increase the quantity by 3. Okay, so let's try that red XL. So you can see here the issue is instead of increasing quantity to 3, it is creating another cart item. Okay, here both the products have same user. You can see this user is Martin Lauren for this product, and also same for this one. Okay, but the thing is cards are different. Okay, so that's the main issue. Now again if we add red XL, then it is increasing this quantity. So after login, if you add another product, then it will create new cart item, and again if you add new cart item for the same product, then it will increase the quantity for that newly created cart after login. Okay, this one. So we don't want these two different cart item. Instead of these two different cart item, we just only want one cart item with the increased quantity. Okay, so that we will solve this issue in this video. And another issue is like now we have this cart. Okay, like 10 products in the cart, and with this 2 and 8 quantity. And our we have these two cards created. Okay, mm, there are lots of many cards there. Let me remove rest of the cards. Uh, just let me see this 1533. Okay, and 1533. These two should be there only. Rest of the cards go to the bin. Okay, so you can see here that we have only two card ID. Now what happens if we log out? Now if we log out and again add red XL, okay, to the cart, and again sign in. So we have, obviously we have 10 plus 1, so 11 quantity. So let's go to the cart, and you can see here 3 card items are there. So instead of increasing in the this one or this one, it is creating new card item after logout. So if you check cards, so we have now 3 different cards, and same for the card item. So now let's see what happens when we add new same product to the cart. Obviously it is adding a new cart item, just same process that we have seen before. Okay, now we add this product, then it will increase quantity like this. Okay, so that's the main issue. All of these cart items should be within one cart item with increased quantity with the combined quantities. Okay, so we will solve this issue in this video. Let's clear these cart items, clear the cards so that cart items will automatically be deleted. Okay, so I have to update this add cart view. Okay, so first of all let's go to our carts view, and inside our carts views.py just change this add cart view. Okay, so let me delete this whole add cart view and just add it updated add cart view. Okay, so don't panic. I will tell you guys that at which place I have made some changes. So here uh, I have made one this doc file for the updated codes. Okay, so that it will be very easy to understand for you guys. I will provide this link in the description. So this line is added print current. Okay, so this is nothing but it is a current product variation. It means if you select red and XL and click on this add to cart, then it will print the product variation. Let me try this. So variation was red XL. Okay, so here you can see this red XL. Okay, this current product variation is red for the first iteration because it is inside the loop. You can see this try block is inside this for loop. So first it will it will iterate for this color variation like it is red, and in the second iteration it will add this size. Okay, if you guys have seen my that add cart video in which I have made this view, so this will be very easy for you to understand this add cart view. Okay, don't worry, I will also explain in this video, but if you are following the series from the beginning, then it will be very easy to understand. Okay, so another thing that I have updated is this is cart item exist. Okay, this one, before it was something like this: is cart item exist is equal to cart item dot objects dot filter, product is product and cart is cart. Okay, but now what is happening here? uh, we are uh, applying this condition here for the user is authenticated or not. So if user is logged in, so we are currently logged in. Okay, so now this request dot user dot is authenticated will be true. Why? Because we are logged in, and if we are logged in, then this is cart item exist is equal to cart item dot objects dot filter and it will filter through this product and user. Before we were only filtering the cart items by using cart and product, but after login, cart is not useful for us. Okay, now we are user based. Before login, we were uh, this cart based, I mean session based, but after login we are now user based. So all the card items are only have the same user. Now if we add any card item, then you can see in the card item we have same user for all of the products. This Martin Lauren, okay, Martin Lauren and Martin Lauren, you can see. So the thing is, now we can search cart items by the product and user. So if we are gonna adding this product like red XL, so current product is this one, this RX and blue shirt, okay, RX and blue shirt, you can see. So now when we press this add to cart, then it will find that particular shirt was available in the cart item or not. Okay, if that particular shirt, not any variation, okay, just only product was searched, this RX and blue shirt is available or not in the cart item. So if it is available and the user, which is Martin Lauren, okay, so if that product is available for this user, then this will return true. Okay, so here if that product is already there in the cart item, you can see here we have already this RX and blue shirt. So again, if we add this product red XL and click this add to cart, then it will find through the cart item, through this cart item, through this cart items. What it is finding? It is finding that product which is opened here before clicking on this add to cart. Okay, so this product is in this cart item or not. It is already in the cart item. Okay, so this will return true, this will return true. Okay, let me okay, so here also we have changed this. So I will again explain all of this code. I am just explaining the changes here. Okay, so don't worry, just wait and watch, guys. So here, if that product was found, then this will become true, and if this is true, then all of this code will be executed. And if product was not available in the cart item, then this will false and it will skip all of this code, and it will jump to this else block and create the new one. Okay, this will create the new cart item by the user, by this product, by quantity is 1, by cart is cart, and by user is request.user. If request.user is authenticated, it means if we are logged in, then user will equal to this one, otherwise user will none if we are logged out. Okay, so and if this len product variation is greater than 0, which is always greater than 0, so just ignore this one. And cart item dot variation dot add product variation. So inside this product variation we have the current product variation which is gonna be added in the cart before clicking this add to cart. Okay, So if we select this red Excel, then in product variation, in this product variation, we have this red Excel variation in the list form. Okay. So, and after that, it will redirect us to cart. You can see. So, and this is for if product was not available in the cart. Okay. If this was true, then this will be executed, otherwise it will go to here. Okay, so after this will be true, then it will check this. So this code we have updated. Before this one we have something like this. Okay, we had something like this. So cart item is equal to cart item dot objects dot filter product is equal to cart to get the cart item using the cart. Okay, so same as this one, we are checking the existence of the cart item by only cart, and same here, that we are filtering the cart item by only cart in this code. But now if we are logged in, then we have to find it by user. Okay, because we are not session based after login, and if this request.user is not authenticated, it means we are not logged in, then it will find this way, like product and cart, you can see. Okay, so this one for was only for session based. Okay, so this was session based, and now this code help us to find products, find card items by the user, which is the correct way. And this line also I have modified, like added card item object card item if card item else no card item. So it means uh, this card item, suppose we have that shirt already in our cart. Okay, this red Excel already we have in the cart. So what is happening here, it will find the product and user, so obviously it will give all of the variations for this product. Okay, now currently we only have red Excel, but if we had something like this or something like this, then we have red Excel, green Excel and black M variant for the RX and blue shirt. Now if we add red Excel, then it will find this product in the cart item, in the cart item, this product. Okay, which has user is equal to Martin Lauren. Why? Because we are currently in using the user Martin Lauren. So this basically it is finding this shirt in the cart item which has this user Martin Lauren. You can see all of these three cart items have same user and same product. Okay, you can see here this product. So these three objects from the cart item table, from the cart item table will be in this cart item. Okay, and that's what we are printing here. If there is anything inside cart item, then it will print the cart item, otherwise no cart item. Okay, so you can see here guys, cart item object where we have this one, cart item object. So now let's again add the red Excel and see what happens. Cart item object, we have this shirt. So we have three objects for the same product, okay, in from the cart item. Why? Because we already have this three uh, product, we can say, or object in this cart items, okay. Suppose, let me remove the third one. Now we have red Excel, green Excel, and if we add black Excel, then what happens? Let's see. Then in cart item object, we have only two items. You can see why? Because before adding this black M, we had only this green Excel and red Excel. So it will print those items which are available before adding this new one, okay. So just remember this thing. And it is basically printing current product existing variation, okay, XOL list. So this is our add cart view. Let me again explain this whole view, okay. So let me just remove these things. Just remove card ID so that all the card items will be deleted. Why it is being deleted? Because it is connected to by the foreign key, okay. So when we and using that foreign key, while using that foreign key where it is here, this inside cart item we are using this cart foreign key, okay. And we have something like this on delete models dot cascade. So this will help us deleting all the cart items after deleting this cart, okay. So just remember these things, little things. So let's log out first. So let's understand this add cart view line by line. So now this add cart view will be executed uh, only when we are adding this product. After clicking this add to cart button, this will be executed, okay. It is very simple logic because we have uh, that URL behind this button, obviously. That's why it is executing that view, okay. Let me find that button. It is, don't know how can I find. So this is I think this is inside our product detail page. Product detail, uh, we have something like add cart, okay. mm, mm, Here this is add to cart, okay. And this is button, and button is doing what? is defined in this form, I guess. So you can see this form action is equal to add cart, okay, with this single product.id. So this product id is being passed and this add cart view will be executed. Why? Because this action is this one, add cart URL for this button. So that was the thing. I am uh, explaining all this code from very basic, so this video will be long enough. So let's go, guys. So this add cart will be executed after clicking this. So when we click on this button, what we have in this product variable, we are finding basically product from the uh, product table, which has id is equal to product id. Okay, so inside this product variable we have this products object, obviously. So inside this product, okay, I have to sign in. So inside this products, rx and blue shirt, okay, this is slug, you can see. So when we click on this add to cart, it will pass the it will pass that product id, okay, you can see, guys. And that product id will help us finding this id from the product table. So inside this product variable we have this current opened product that we want to add to cart, okay. And in product variation list is empty, okay. So now if request.method is post, which is already post. Why? Because when we click on this add to cart, then that form inside the this product detail will be executed and method will be post, okay. So the thing is method is always post, okay. So it will go here to this loop for item in request dot post. We are basically collecting key and value here. In request dot post we have all the data, all field data from the form. Inside form what we are basically filling, so we are basically here giving this value, okay. uh, so here you can see this name is equal to color and value will be here from here. So basically in this form, after submission of this form we have something in the dictionary in the key value pair, okay. So key will be something like this, color. So color will be key and value will be this value that we are basically selecting here. So color will be value, sorry, key, and value will be this options like red for this one, and uh, another pair will be this size and excel, and size will be key and excel will be value, okay. I have already explained all of these basic things in that video for this add cart functionality, okay, in my previous video in this playlist. So basically, just one remember one thing, that when we apply a for loop in any dictionary, then it will take only keys, okay. It is applying on the only key. So this item will be iterate for the first key from the available pairs in that dictionary. Let me go to ChatGPT so it will be very easy to understand these things. What will inside this request dot post. So inside request dot post, basically while submitting form, whatever we are in giving by this input, the this was uh, basically stored in the square query dict, you can see. So internally query dict stores values list, because form can have multiple values with the same name. Okay, so it is one kind of dictionary, you can see. Inside request dot post we have something like this, and applying for loop will only take this color, size and quantity, okay. So if we do something like this, request dot post color, then it will return red, okay. So suppose request dot post is, and also this csrfm token will be there inside this dictionary. So in iteration 1, item is equal to this one, and key is equal to item, you can see key is equal to item. So item will be this one, so key will be this one, and value will be this one. Iteration 2, for the iteration 2 in this loop, we have this color. Don't get confused by these input types, okay. We are not using this input but tags, but instead of that we are using this kind of selection and option, okay. So basically whatever name will be, it will take it as input, so it is the same thing. And the value will be taken as the value here, you can see this name and value, okay. So and so same like this, name and value, this one. So during iteration 2 we have something like this, and iteration 3 we have something like this, size and m as key value. You can see this value is request dot post item. Inside this item we have that particular key, it means color or size or whatever, color or size, okay. And value will be inside this value. So now we are using this try except block, okay. Inside this try we are basically finding the variation object, dot get product variation category, exact key value, exact value at the variation, okay. So from the variation, uh, we are finding a variation for that product that we want to add. So for this product, go to variation, go to this variation which has size m and color red. You can see here red, color red and size XL. So this size XL, it will find this one. Okay, so it is inside a loop, just remember guys. So for the first iteration, it will contain that CSRF token obviously, but we don't have any kind of CSRF token as a key inside variation. Okay, so it will give us an error, and that error will do nothing. Why? Because this accept block will handle all the errors and it is passing, just passing. So the execution will be continued and it will go to second iteration, and in second iteration we are using uh, this key as color. Okay, color. So color will be selected option that we have selected this red, and product will be this one that is opened here. So product, so the it is saying that find that object which has product similar to this product, this opened product, and key which is color. So variation category I exact is equal to color. This I exact meaning exact value. Okay, and also variation value is selected one. We have selected this red, so here it will find that particular object from the variation which has this current product, and variation category color, and variation value red. So you can see variation category color, uh, this one category color, and value red. So this object will be there in this variation, and this product variation list is empty currently. So inside this list we are appending this object, this variation, to this product variation. Okay, and we are printing it, that's why it is printed here. This current product variation you can see. Let's try it here, Excel, and red Excel. So you can see current product variation is red. Why it is giving two times? Because for the second iteration, first iteration is that CSRF token, it will be ignored. Okay, obviously. Second iteration is for color only, is for only color, that was color red. So during second iteration we have only color this variation red inside our product variation list. Okay, and it will be printed here. And during third iteration we have now size is equal to XL. So this size XL will be added to this product variation, and it is printed here, you can see. So because of this loop it is printing two times. And so let's move further. So after this, now what is happening? Now let's go to cart. Okay, cart object. Basically before login, now we are logged in, but if we are not logged in, so before login If we clear all of these cart and cart items, I have to log in obviously. So let's just remove the cart. Now we don't have any cart. So before login, now we are logged in. Just log out here. So before login, if we try to add red Excel, so it will find this will be same. Okay, you can see red and red Excel is same whether we are logged in or not. So now what is happening? We are here basically. So it will find cart which has cart ID as this one. So this cart ID underscore cart ID request is doing what? This is method that we are calling from here. This is method that we have defined. Okay, so this is doing what? It is creating it is collecting cart for the current session. If we have any session, then it will collect this in the cart variable, and if there is nothing inside this request.session key, okay, then inside where this cart variable there is nothing, and if there is nothing then this will be false, and this not will make a false to the true. It will convert it to true. So this will be executed, and this is creating new session and storing it inside cart, and this function is returning cart. So basically if we have any cart or any session, then uh, it will added it will stored inside this cart. The otherwise it will create new one and uh, store it inside this cart variable. Nothing else. Very simple. So just remember this is just for cart session basically. So let's move further. So before I have already explained this, that this is card item exists is equal to card item dot objects or filter product. So if we are not logged in, now we are not logged in, you can see guys, we are not logged in. So if request dot user is not is authenticated will be false. Okay, this request dot user dot is authenticated will return false if user is not logged in. So this will be false. So just keep this one and go to this else block, and it will find cart item objects by this product and cart. So now if we click on this one, currently we have red Excel. Okay, now we again add this red Excel. So when we click on this add to cart, it will find this uh, cart item from the cart item table, which has product is equal to this product and cart is equal to already created cart. Okay, and if not created, then it will create one. Now we have added one item already, so already cart should be created. So now if we close this website and again open, then you can see same item will be there. Why? Because same cart will be there, same session will be there. So we have we are currently session based before login. So everything will use this cart or session before login. Just remember this thing. So now we are not logged in, that's why this will false and it will find cart item that which has product is this and cart is this, and if it exists then it will return true, otherwise false. So now we have red Excel already in the cart. Again, if we add this and if we click on this add to cart, then it will return true here. Okay, so now if it is true, now we have also made changes here. Why? Because obviously we are using this user based uh, code here, so we also have to use that user based code here again. Okay, so this was just for our cart item existence. Okay, which is completed. Now also we have to find that cart item, obviously. So if we are logged in, then it will use this code, otherwise it will use this code. Currently we are not logged in, so it will find the cart item by this product and cart, just like this one. Okay, so now it will return the cart item object in this cart item, which has product and cart is this one. So it will print cart item, obviously. Let's add this one. So it will print cart item object. Here we had already one cart item in the cart before adding that product, so that's why it is showing us this RX and blue shirt in this cart item. Okay, so if we had nothing, then it will print no cart item. Let's try that. Red Excel, we have nothing inside cart. Let's add this, so this should be printed no cart item. uh, Variation red and cart item object, we don't have any cart item object. What is happening here, guys? Okay, so I have made one mistake here, that I have used this if else, but uh, obviously we are printing this card item if it has something inside it, but if it has nothing inside it, then this will be already false and this all code will be skipped. So this is useless here, just remove it. Okay, so here basically we are printing this cart item which is already there. If it was not there, then all of this will be skipped and it will create the new one. Okay, so while creating we are using this product quantity one, cart is current cart, and user is none. You can see user will be none. Why? Because request.user is not authenticated. It will return false and this else block will executed and none will be assigned to user before login. Okay, before login. So now we have already this red Excel. Now let's add red Excel. So you can see here this card item object is printed here. mm, where we was here, card item object is printed. Why? Because we had already one cart item. Okay, and current product existing variant. Okay, so if we have a cart item for that particular product and cart, so now check its variation first. You can see this red Excel is here. So now it will check variation. We have something like this red Excel. Now if we add this red Excel, okay, again, so just to go to here, existing variation list is empty and ID is empty first, okay, and in this for loop we are applying for loop for the card items, and inside cart items uh, we have these two card items. So that cart items in this cart item variable, let's add one cart item. So here you can see inside the cart item object we have only one cart item. Why? Because we have actually one cart item with quantity 3. Before adding this third quantity we have two quantity, but a cart item is only one with 3 quantity, so that's why it is printing only one cart item object inside this cart item. So for loop will obviously will iterate on only one time. So for that cart item, inside this existing variation, inside this variable we are storing uh, this cart items variation. I mean all variation means we have only two variation, this color red and size XL. Okay, so this color red and size XL is in inside this existing variation, and it is in the query set format, this kind of format. Okay, so we are converting it to the list and adding inside another list, which is this one, x where list. So inside x where list we have another list containing all the variation in the list form, which was in the form of query set before. So we are converting it into the list form and appending it to the this list. So there is a list inside list in this x where list, and in this id we are adding the id for that particular cart item. So this cart items uh, variation is storing inside this xware list, and id for this cart item object is storing inside this id list. Okay, if we have something like this, so we have three cart item, and for this green excel we have these variations, and this will in the list form. You can see this green excel. So why we can't see the black m black? Because it was added last in the last. So now if we add black M, then it will be there. You can see black M. Okay, so now we don't have this black M. Okay, we don't have this black M. We only have these two variations, green XL and red XL. So when we add this black M, so you can only see this red XL and green XL. Okay, and black M was previously added. So again, if we add this black M, then you can see already this black M. So just remember these little things, guys. So now what is happening? Uh, Inside the cart item, we have now two cart item object. We have two cart item object. This product is same, but variation is different. So red XL and green XL will be there. Before adding this one, we are basically seeing this whole thing before adding this. Okay, now it is added, but before adding this, before clicking this, all these things was executed. Okay, let me try one again. Black M. Now you can see. So current product variation which was added recently is black M, and cart item object was two, like this one and this one, this one and this one. And current product existing variation, current products existing variation is red XL and green XL, red XL and green XL, and black M will be not here. Okay, so we have two cart items before adding this, so it will iterate on two items. And for the first item, we have all the variation inside this, and the in the query set obviously, and it will convert it to list and appending it to existing variation list. And same for that same card item, we are adding the ID for that card item to this one, to this list. And in the second iteration, it will go to this product, this second cart item, and this variation will be again added to the list. Okay, so inside this X where list, uh, we have something like this: current product existing, something like this. Okay, this is our X where list. So X where list will contain all the variation in the list form one by one for all the available card item product. So this one is for this product, and this one is for this product, and ID of this one will be also added in the same index in this ID list. And this card items ID will be added in the second place in the this ID list because of this. Okay, so this ID is used, will be used here. Okay, so we are printing that thing which is here, current product existing variation. Okay, now for loop is done, our for loop is done, this printing is done. And now if product variation in X where list, Now we are checking that if we have opened this product, okay. This black M we are selecting, so remove this black M. So what is happening inside this product variation? Inside product variation we have already printed it. I think product variation, okay, we have already printed it here. So current product variation, this current product variation, we have something like this. Whatever we have selected here, it will be in go to inside this list, current product variation, I mean product variation. So inside this product variation, inside that product variation, we have this currently selected variation, and it will check if that selected variation is available in existing variation list or not. Existing in this xvar list, what we have these two variations which is already added in the cart item. Okay, so these two variations are inside this list, and if our current products selected variation is there in this list, then it will become true. Otherwise it will create the new cart item by the selected variation, which is this black M. So this will add that variation to the cart items variation, obviously. Right. um, okay, so this item is this one. Basically we are getting the card item dot object dot create. So that particular item which is going to be created will be added in this variable, and this cart item object will be inside this item variable, and that cart item object's variation will be added like this product variation that we have selected. Okay, so we are basically setting product variation by this code. Just ignore this thing. Don't know why I have added this. It is useless basically for now. So don't get stuck here. Just focus on this. So after creating, it is adding that particular variation here. Okay, so this star will accept many variations here. So this star is used when we want to uh, add something to our many to many field. Okay, so we have inside this product variation we have something uh, like this, two items. So this black and m sorry black and m will be added to this cart items variation, not this one but this one. Okay, so this items variation. And again it is creating cart item if user is, and user will be none here. Why? Because we are not logged in yet. So user will be none. So for all of these cart items user is none. What happened? So all of this card item current user is none, that we cannot check. And if we want to check, then we have to log in, and if we log in, then the user will be allocated to all the card items. So this will be executed, and this will be obviously skipped, and it will go to here, redirect cart. So I hope you guys got this. So now let's check for the login. Now let's log in. Okay, what is happening? Let's check. Now if we log in, all the card items are there with the user. Now we have a user, you can see. Before login it has something like this, but after login it is automatically adding the user to this Martin Lauren. Okay, you can see. So now if we add any item, now let's delete, sorry for this, that one thing. Black M, we want to delete black M. Okay, delete this card item. So now we have not any black M. So now what happens if we try to add this black M? Let me add first. So process is same, all the process is same, the difference is will be here. So now we are authenticated. Okay, obviously this all things will remain same, variation will be same. You can see the current variation is selected one. Okay, so all of these things are same, and cart is doing the same thing, and this request.user is authenticated. This will be true. Before login this was false, and we are finding this existence of cart item by only this product and cart. But now if we are logged in, then if we try to add this black M, then it will find the cart item by using this product and this product and user, if we are logged in, which is we are already. Okay, so it will return true, this will return true, and this will return true when only already this black M is inside the cart. If it is not inside the cart, let's delete one. Not the green, but this black M. Let's delete again. So currently we don't have any black M. Okay, black M variant. So let's add this black M. So now if this black M was not there, okay, so this card item will be this will be false, obviously. Why? Because inside cart item we didn't have any product, uh sorry, sorry guys, my mistake was here. Like if we add this product, if we add this variant black M, then it will obviously find the product, same product which is already there in this cart items. So uh, this will become true, and if this is true, then it will go to here. This will become false when only we have not any product that we want to add. Suppose we want to add this yellow 9. So now in cart item we don't have any shoes, so it will uh, give here false, it will give false, and So this will become false and this will become false, obviously. Then it will skip all of this code and go to your else block, and it will create the new one. It will create the new card item, yellow 9 create one. New card item has been created by using this code. Okay, and product is product, quantity is 1, cart is cart, user is request.user. If request.user is authenticated, which is already authenticated, and variation will be added here in the cart item. In the cart item object, variation is added. You can see this yellow 9 by this code. Okay, so now if we again add this yellow 9, then what happens? Then it will go to here. Now we have already cart item object which has product is shoes and user is Martin Lauren. Okay, so now when we add, then we have already cart item of product is shoes and user is this Martin Lauren. So let's add this one. So it will return true. This will return true exist. Okay, because it is already it already exists, and this will be true, and this will be go to here inside cart item. We have our cart item, only one cart item, because we have only one variation for the shoes right now. So only one cart item will be there in the cart item, and this will be skipped. And you can see guys, the cart item object is cart item, and inside cart item we had something like this: cart item Jordan basketball shoes. Why? Because we are adding this one. Now ignore that shorts. Okay, now focus on this Jordan basketball shoes. So cart item object and cart item, we have something like this, and in existing variation list id, we are applying loop on that cart item, which is only one item inside this cart item, and all of the variation, I mean this color yellow and size 9 will be inside this, and which will be converted to list and appending it to the xvar. And same for the id, it will create id for this, not create, but it will um, add that cart items id to this id list, to this empty list. Okay, and it will print xvar list. Inside the xvar list we have only one variation, I mean two variations in the list. Inside list form you can see your variation yellow and 9, so only one list inside list you can see. So it will check if product variation, which is obviously yellow 9, this selected variation will be product variation. If it is inside our xvar list, then quantity is being increased. Okay, so then xvar list dot index product variation. So basically it will find the index of that variation list from this list, which is already which will be 0. Okay, why 0? Because we only have one item inside that list, this xvar list. Okay, we only have one list, so this index of this one will be 0, 0th index. It is at 0th index, so here it will give 0. Just let's take example, it will 0. So index here will, it will 0, and id from id list we are doing something like this. From id, give me the object at the zeroth index. So at zeroth index, we have obviously in this id we have obviously that particular this items this cart items id obviously. So that particular cart items id will be here inside the item id. Okay, so inside item id, now we have id for this cart item. So now we have current product and id. So inside this item, it will find that object from the card item which has product is current product and id is this one, this already added card items id. So it will find this already added card item from this item and quantity will be increased for here. So basically if we try to add here, so we have three quantity, we had a three quantity, then it will become four because of this code, and save it. If the we have any other variation rather than this, we don't have right now, but if we had any other here like red and 8, so this will become false and this else block will be executed and it will create new card item. Let's try only yellow. So you can see only yellow will create new card item. Okay, so that's the thing. New cart item will be created with current product, quantity is 1, cart is cart, user is Martin Laurent for now, and yeah, variation is selected variation that we have added this color yellow. So that was the flow for our add cart. Okay, so now we cannot remove these products or decrement these products. We will also solve this error in our next videos, but currently we are focusing on the current video issue that I have told you in the beginning of the video. So now let's log out. We have 10 products. Log out, add red excel and login. It is converted 10 to 11, but what the issue is now, it is creating new card item again after logout. When I tried to add this red excel variation, it has created new cart item instead of increasing the quantity here. So this is because of our login view. Okay, so we have to edit our login view, and let's go to our login view. Now add cart is done. Let's go to our login view from the accounts views.py. So now let's understand this login view here. So basically what is going here, when currently we are logged in, logged in, and just remove all these card items. So let's log out. So if we go to sign in page and submit our email and password, so this request will be, and press this login button, then this view will be called. This function will be executed, login function. Okay, so request.method will be post after submitting this login button. This is one kind of form in the login.html. In this, so in this login.html, it is a form which has method post, and it is including some details inside request.post, which is this inputs. You can say this type email and password, email and password, email and password. Inside request.post, we have this email and password in the dictionary format. So when we log in, when we click on this login button, what happens here? Email and password will be there. Okay, from the request.post, and user will be authenticate with that particular email ID and password. So all these things I have already explained in my previous video for this login view while creating this login view. Okay, and this username is equal to email dot split at the rate. It means it will split two parts for of this email. It will create two parts of this email, like before at the rate and after at the rate. So and store it in the list, and inside from that list we are basically accessing first index, which is this Martin Lauren 838, and this will be username. So this username is Martin Lauren and password is that we have entered. It will authenticate that user if it is right. If it is perfect, then it will execute this. So this user is not none, means there is something inside this user, then it will true, and this none will be false. So false will be converted to true because of this not, and true is equal to true if there is something inside this user. So if this credential are correct, then this will be true, and all of this will be executed. Otherwise it will give us this invalid details, invalid login credential message like this. Okay, so now let's enter the right ones, the right credentials. So now it will go to this try block, try accept, and it will try this one. Like it will print cart ID. Session key means that cart which is coming from this particular method that we have already seen while add cart view. Okay, so it will print the current session, and if not current session, if there is not any current session created, then it will create one and it will print the one. So cart dot object dot get card item. So this will find cart from the current cart. Let's try, guys, let's try. We don't have anything inside cart. Okay, and without empty cart we are trying to log in. Let's log in and see what happens. So here you can see this error. So code was executed to this. We didn't have any cart before login. Okay, why? Because we haven't added any cart item, so we don't have any cart. You can see sorry for this. Let's remove, this was our previously added cart. Let's log out and try again. Sign in. So now let's try to log in, and you can see we don't have any cards. So that's why it is so So you can see this session key was created. Okay, so this method is creating new session, new cart, and that cart was printed here, and then it will go to here. So it will find cart item object which has cart is equal to this one, but we don't have anything inside our cart item, so it will give an error that item doesn't exist. Or so you can see this error, cart matching query does not exist. So why you are seeing this? Because we have one error inside try block, and it will go to this accept. So login error, after login error we are printing that particular error like this. Okay, and also it will log in. We are now logged in, you can see. So it will definitely log in user. So what if we had something in our card item? Let's log out and let's add red excel. Okay, so now if we try to log in, uh, what happens? Let's see. Now what is happening? Let's see, guys. So you can see that session is something like this. Okay, this session was created, I think, inside card. You can see this session was created, and also there was one card item inside this card before login, so that from this code it has uh, found that particular cart item which has cart is equal to cart. So this cart items dot count will be 1. Why? Because we had only one cart item inside our cart before login, so this will be 1. Okay, and inside this cart items obviously we have only one object, and for loop will be executed only one time, and item dot user will be user. So this means that we have this product that we have added before login. This cart item product had no user before login, but after login it has uh, user Martin Lauren. Why? Because of this code. Because we are uh, applying here for loop, and this for loop is basically doing what that particular cart item, mm, this one before login, it has nothing inside user field, but while login uh, it the user of that particular cart item is uh, assigned here by this code, and we are saving it, and after printing after id item.id and item.user, you can see this user is Martin Lauren. This is our cart items id. So if you want to see this 261 cart item, you can go to our database table inside cart item. So where is our cart item? Here you can see it is 261. Okay, so now if you add any other item, then it will 262, obviously. Card item, you can see 262. Okay, so that was the thing. So now I want to, now currently what we are doing is, now if we add read excel, which is already added in the in this. Okay, now let's log out and add red excel. Okay, which was already added by 2 quantity. and if we log in, then it should convert the quantity to 3. Now let's see what happens. So instead of converting here quantity 3, it is creating new card item for the red Excel. So that thing we want to change in login view. Okay. Issue is after logout, when we add the same variation product and again login, then it is adding new cart item instead of adding increasing quantity here. Okay, so that thing we have to solve. So first so now let's comment out this whole view and let me add updated view. Okay, so you can see this login required. We also have to uh, add that uh, decorator for our checkout page. You can see this checkout page have to use login required decorator. So if user are logged in, then only it can check out. Okay, so we have to update it. So let's go to our view, and inside carts view we have that checkout view, and before this checkout view we have to use that login required, same as this. Okay, so also we have to import it. Mm, Already it should be something like this, login required, where it is. So here it is. Let's import this one. So now if we want to access this checkout page, then uh, why it is not login required is here, and before checkout let's run again the server and see what happens. What is the issue? Let's see, guys. Okay, sorry guys, I have two checkout views here. I think this is not this is the old one, so just comment out there and add the decorator before this one. So now you can see, if you want to click on this checkout, then you have to sign in. So that's the traditional e-commerce website does. Now what we were doing, okay, so inside login I have updated the code here. Okay, so nothing is changed, just this for loop. So this for loop was there, and instead of this, after this for loop I have commented out this for loop, and after that I have created a new for loop, and this is the modified code. Okay, these are the changes. So let's get what is happening here. First of all, let's check if it is working or not. So now we have this red Excel, and let's sign in. Red Excel. First of all, let's clear all the card items. Clear all the cards. log out. So I am adding this red Excel with quantity 2. Okay, now let's sign in and we have this 3 quantity. Okay, now if we add this red Excel, you can see this quantity has been increased. It is okay, it is same as our previous code. But if we want to log out and now add this product as red Excel and sign in, then see now this is the main part. So you can see this 5 is there. Before it was creating new cart item instead of increasing the quantity, but now it is increasing the quantity, which is perfect. So let's see what is happening. So request dot method is post obviously, and user is not none. Okay, so user is authenticated and this will be true, and this session key will be printed here. Mm, session key will be printed here, and cart found cart will be cart items will also 1. Okay, so cart here after logout, when you add any item and again login, then uh, after logout it will create new session. Just remember guys, if I let's log out here. So when we add this red Excel here, then new session is being created. Okay, now if I try to log in, so after login, uh, there is new session, there should be new session. You can see guys, I have added this code here. This auth.login. So this is before login session. The session key is here, and after auth.login, we are printing the login session after login. So the both sessions are different. You can see. Okay. So currently we have 4 sessions. Basically, we have only one cart item, which has only one session. This came, which was the first one, but we have created multiple sessions. Why? Because we have performed many times login logout activities. Okay, so before login and after login sessions are different. Just remember this thing. So in our previous code, we were doing something like this. By this for loop, our before login items inside card items, we are assigning the users to that to those card items before login. Okay, so when we log in, then user was assigned to those card items, but we are not verifying that if those products are already in our logged in cart item or not. Okay, so this code is doing that basically. uh, you can see this get the guest card items variation. So list of item dot variation dot also inside card items. What we have this before login, and just delete this all things, log out. So now before login we have red Excel inside our cart. Okay, so inside cart item we have this cart item. Now we have this cart item. Okay, and it should be printed cart items dot count. If we perform login, then this will be executed and it will be printed here. So we are applying a for loop for only one cart item, so it will be executed only one for only one iteration. So for the first iteration and obviously last iteration. So for that iteration, we have all the variation of this product, red color, red and size XL, in the list format inside this product variation. Just like that add cart logic, uh, you can compare these things. We have product variation list. Inside this we were adding our current products variations in list format. Just like that we are doing these things here. So inside our product variation variable we have all the variable, I mean two variable. Obviously we have only two variables, so color, red and size XL will be inside this product variable in the list format. So get all card item that already belong to the user. So this user card items means what? That after in the logged in cart, in our logged in cart, if we have any cart item, then we are basically finding it. So if this product in our signed in card item, then it will find that product and store it in this variable. So these all things are happening while we log in here. Just remember guys, these all things are performed when we click on this login button. But while we click on this login button, then it not directly log in the user, but it will perform all of these things, and at the end it will actual login the user. So before login all of these things are performed. Okay, let's try that thing what is happening here. Let's now we are logged in. Okay, so now this card item dot count is one, you can see here, and session is of this XIO5T or something. It is different actually. So the thing is, it this code will find our this cart items after login cart items. Okay, so now let's log out. Just remember this red XL we have inside our cart after login. So now log out and let's again add this red XL. Now if we try to log in, then these things are happening. Then inside cart item, not this one, but after login that we had this cart item inside our cart, so it will compare that particular cart item. Okay, that was after login. So this will find the items from that cart item. So if there is any cart item, currently we are not using any variations, but we are just finding it by only product and user. Okay, so get all the cart item that already belong to the user and is accessed is equal to false. So for user item in user cart items, so what is this? Inside this user cart items we have our logged in users cart items. Okay, which was this red XL blue shirt, and we are applying a for loop on that. So that product's variation will be inside this existing variation. Okay, that logged in cart items variation will be inside this variable. And if this variable, if this variable which is containing all the variations of that cart item is equal to our current product variation, which is this one. Currently we are not logged in, so our logged out cart has this item, and which has this variation red XL, which will be inside this one, and our logged in cart has this same product. Okay, and same variation which is stored in here. So it will compare both the variations, and if it is same, then the quantity will be increased uh, like this. Suppose we have one quantity. Okay, before currently we are logged out, but before logout we are logged in, and inside that logged in card we have only one quantity. So that one quantity will be increased by this current items quantity that we have here. We have only one quantity, so here it will something like this, one instead of this. Okay, so just imagine this one, and it will save that item. So basically what is happening, we are not adding this item to our logged in cart, but if this kind of product and variation are there in the logged in cart, then just increase the quantity of that cart items by this quantity. If we have two quantity, then it will increase plus 2, and then it will increase here by 2. Okay, so, and if we don't have any cart item in the logged in cart, like if we want to add a green XL quantity 2, currently we are adding these two items. Okay, so now what should happen, it this will increase only quantity in already added cart item in that logged in cart, but this will create a new cart item. Why? Because we don't have any cart item which has this same variation. So if this uh, so this is exist is equal to true. What is happening here, guys, if we have same variation inside this, just ignore this for now. We had the same variation product in our logged in cart. Okay, so this will be true. What if this is wrong? Sorry, this is false. Just to understand it, if it is, what if it is true? So what if it is true, it will increase the quantity by 1 and save it and delete the item. And what is this item? What is this item? This one. Whatever inside our cart items, and inside our cart items we have only one item for now, so this was deleted, this will be deleted. Okay, so this item will be deleted, and is exist which was false before this for loop will be true, and it will break the for loop. This break statement is used for uh, going outside of this nearest loop that we have this for loop. Okay, So it will go out of this loop and execute this one. So now this is exist is true. Okay, then this will be false, and this will be skipped. So this is what we were doing in our previous code. This is what we are only doing, but we are not checking this one, these things. That's why it was creating new cart item instead of increasing quantity. Okay, so now we have this increase quantity logic inside our login view. And what if it is wrong? I mean, it is false. So if this product variation, let's add black excel. So this black excel for this product, this will be true, false. Why? Because in existing variation we don't have any excel black which is inside our product variation. Okay, so now for this pro card item, uh, it will give here false, so this all things will be skipped, and this is exist is equal to false. You can see this false will become true, and this will be executed. This thing is that we are doing before, you can see. So user will be allocated to this card item, and it will create the new card item. So if we log in now, if we log in, then this 2 will be added, number 2 quantity will be added to that particular item that already added in the logged in cart, and this whole item will be added. Why? Because we don't have it inside our logged in cart. So let's log in, guys. Just remember this 2 will become 3, and this will create new by one quantity. So you can see 2 has become 3, and this excel black has been created. Okay, so things are performing as expected, and these are the error printing and all. So that was the thing, guys. So this item, if you guys are wondering that why it was comparing here for this one, okay, so you can see here for loop is doing, we are doing, and this inside this cart items, we have all the cart items that we were added before login. Okay, before login we had something like this. Sorry, black excel it was. Just ignore this black m. So you can see we have 2 cart items before login. So before login it is finding cart items through cart, and inside cart items we have 2 cart items. So these cart items have 2 object inside it, 2 items. So for loop will be uh, executed 2 times. So during second iteration this product variation will become this product variation, and it will compare it to the logged in cart, and it will give false. So just remember this thing. So now we have completed this login and add cart view modification. Okay, remove this old one And if you guys have any query or any doubt in this video, just feel free to comment down, and I will definitely solve your all of your doubts. Okay, so see you in the next video guys. Thank you very much.